afternoon, all. You may be seated. Honorable elected Minister, Mr. Jose Vanterpool, Chief Education Officer, Mr. Bryn Romney, Education Officer, Primary and Pre-Primary, Mistress Susan Smith, Education Officer, Multi-Professional Support Services, Mrs. Tracelyn Hamilton, Officer, Curriculum Officer, Mistress Teach, I'm marrying you, Miss Sandra sorry, other education officials, specially invited guests, principals, principal, parents, teachers, graduates, Pastor David Christmas, media representatives, a pleasant good afternoon, and welcome to the 2023 graduation ceremony of the Vivien Vanterpool Primary School under the theme, Go Confidently in the Direction of Your Dreams. So to proceed, we will begin with the opening prayer by Karen Moranci.
Good afternoon, everyone. Could we stand, please? Good and gracious Father, we thank you for today. We thank you for bringing us here on this special occasion as we celebrate wisdom, integrity, and knowledge. And as we celebrate these graduates and all of the life experiences and whatever they would have gathered through the years at primary school, we ask that they may use these experiences as they go through their lives for the rest of their journey in school, so that they may use them to impact others positively. We ask that you continue to protect, cover the teachers of the Vivien Vanterpool Primary School, and you continue to impart knowledge and wisdom to them so that they may continue doing the work that you have assigned to them. We thank you for all of your blessings, and as we continue these proceedings today, I ask that you may continue blessing us and your blessings on the rest of the ceremony today. In your mighty holy name I pray. Amen.
Thank you, Moranci, for that word of prayer. We'll now continue standing. Please continue standing for the national song, which will be done instrumental by Teacher Casey Thompson. Thank you for the rendition. Beautifully done. You may please sit. We'll now have the school song by staff and graduates. Please stand, graduates. Please stand. Thank you. Beautifully done. Thank you. Please sit. We'll now have the welcome and brief remarks by Principal Mavis Fleming Webster.
Good afternoon. Come on, smile. Celebration. Good afternoon. Thank you. Adopting protocol already established. Good afternoon, respected officials, and everyone who has been here, teachers, parents, come and celebrate with our children. I heartily welcome you at this graduation ceremony. I feel really honored to see the achievements of our young pre-teenagers, yes they are, who are prepared to move on to high school. That is the day all of us have waited for, haven't we? Our graduation theme this year is Go Confidently in the Direction of Your Dreams. What does that mean? This quote has been an inspiring quote by Henry David Thoreau. All he's saying is, when you move forward in life, whether it's education, anything in life, you have to do it confidently. You have to know what you're about. You have to know what your goals are in order for you to be able to reach them. Yeah? So as we allow these children to go to high school, we're hoping that they are ready to accept life as it is, be confident in what they're doing, and be confident in the goals they set for themselves. We don't want you to reach higher than you can. but take it step by step. Today, all of us, parents, teachers, and other stakeholders, are listening through via media or this afternoon, and we are praying that you give them well wishes from the heart. Pray for them individually and collectively. The next step is going to be a rough road. Remember, they have to grow up, and they have to grow up really quick. And sometimes when you look at them and you say, are they mature enough to move on? Well, they learn quick, and they have to face it. So it seems hard to believe that their elementary school starts off at a sprint this whole year. And it went quickly, didn't it? It surely did. It went faster than your breath can even breathe. But years of challenges met, mountains climb, and summits conquer. They are here today in order to celebrate their end of primary milestone. To the young ladies and gentlemen sitting across from me, the graduates, listen to the graduation speeches today. We are immeasurably proud of you, and every one of you has done a good job. There are those of you who seem to have wings, and you flew like birds. And some of you who didn't have wings had feet, and you took it step by step to where you are today. Feel proud of yourself. Feel that you have done it, yes? And be confident about it. Every student shines in some way and somehow. And in the 7 years they have progressed from kindergarten to sixth grade, they did a great job. They moved up slowly. They did what they can. And what they couldn't, they were influenced by the teachers, parents, and themselves, because it has to come from inside too, the determination. Yes, boys and girls, teachers and parents, we were hard on you, weren't we? Get those assignments in. Yeah, remember those? And we pushed you. And I don't regret one bit of it, because it helped you to be where you are today. We have given equal opportunity as a school to all of you so that you can realize your true potential. I ask today that you go confidently in the direction of your dreams. And I must add, successful dreams. Dreams that's going to make you successful. I would like to use this wonderful opportunity to thank the visiting friends, officials, teachers, parents, and all who are here at this occasion to make these children feel beautiful, because they have earned it. So please, thanks again. Welcome to the graduation to 2023.
Thank you, Teacher Mavis. Just to acknowledge in our presence, we also have with us the school psychologist, Thea Richardson. So I'd just like to acknowledge her. And we're going to move on to the introduction of the keynote speaker by Teacher Sharifa Rouse. Please welcome her.
Good afternoon, all. Our keynote speaker for this afternoon's proceeding is Mr. David Christmas. Mr. David Christmas was ordained as a minister at Full Gospel Ministry in 2012. He has always had an active interest in ministry, particularly with respect to youth and children, evangelism, and mission ministries. He has also had a keen passion for seeing children and youth excel, working to assist in their overall development and well-being, and also pointing them to a saving knowledge of Jesus Christ. Mr. Christmas currently presides as a presiding pastor at Faith Baptist Church, the White Hill East End, Anguilla. He is also currently the school chaplain for the Valley Primary School and the Morris Vanterpool Primary School. In addition to these, he has held numerous active positions at the Central Baptist Church, including as a deacon for over 15 years. Youth Director, Youth Class Baptist Honor, Sunday School Teacher, Awana Leader for 15 years, and Bible teacher for over 25 years. His accomplishments outside of the church ministry are numerous and varied. He has been a certified telecoms engineer for over 26 years. He is currently and actively a commercial pilot, land and sea aircraft for one of the local airlines. He has been a musician for over 35 years and a music teacher for over 16. In his spare time, Mr. Christmas enjoys a multitude of physical activities, including cycling, volleyball, which he currently assists as a coach to the Albina Lake Hodge Comprehensive School Youth Volleyball, athletics, basketball, swimming, diving, and snorkeling. He is married and has 2 daughters. Please welcome Mr. David Christmas.
Adopting the protocol already established, and to all who are here this afternoon to share in this momentous occasion in sending another set of young people out to continue or to further what they have begun at the primary level, I indeed count it a privilege and an honor to speak to the graduating class 2023 on a subject that is aptly chosen for a time such as this. Go confidently in the direction of your dreams. Indeed, I count it a privilege to be the only male member of the faculty here this afternoon besides Mr. Thompson. And you may wonder, what are you talking about? But I noticed that there is something that is quite interesting in most of our schools, and that is men. Young people, I just want you to listen up. The only way to prove a dream killer wrong is to make your dreams a reality. You're going to face people in life who do not believe in your dreams. And I'm here to tell you this afternoon that your dreams are personal to you. I remember my dad wanted me to become a doctor. And so my career path was orchestrated by my dad into medicine. So I left school and I went to work at the hospital in St. Kitts where I was born. And I remember I spent 3 years working between the lab and the pharmacy, so I'm pretty good at what I do in that area as well. But I also remembered there was something that I always dreamt of doing was flying and engineering. I had a bad habit of tearing things apart and putting them back together. So I worked very well with my hands. And I could tear people apart if that is what he wanted. But I recognized that was his dream, not mine. And so I decided to be man enough to stand up and tell my dad, that is your dream, but what about mine? I dream of flying planes. I dream of working as an engineer. To cut a long story short, I have done both. And I did that with my dad's blessing. When he recognized what I was saying to him is that all I need from you is your blessing. So this afternoon, I'm going to speak to both the parents and the students. you have a dream for your children, but they also have their own dreams. And you are here in the capacity to support them and ensure that they confidently can go in the direction of their dreams. The word confidence comes from the word to persuade. It is to convince one's self that I believe what I am thinking or doing or saying. It takes courage to move in the direction of your dream. However, a dream is only a thought or an imagination. But a vision is, in a dream, accompanied by action and by planning. So you have to now turn your dreams into a vision of where you see yourself 1 year from now, 2 years from now, 10 years from now, and however long God gives you on this earth. There is an uncertainty out there. And the person who gives us dreams is God. God places things in our lives because he wants to prosper us and he wants to take us where he would have us to go. And if you are walking in God's way and God's plan, you will achieve good success. There's a story that is written in the Bible in Genesis chapter 37 of a young man by the name of Joseph. And everybody who knows him, who would know that story, remembers Joseph as a dreamer. He dreamt. And as he dreamt, he began to talk about his dreams. And there were dream killers in his life. They were called his brothers. It would be hard to believe that his own brothers would be his dream killers. Or so they thought. But he had two particular dreams. And one of them was that they were binding sheaves of corn or wheat. That is, they would put them in stacks and they would tie them together. And he dreamt that his brothers' sheaves, when they were tied together, ended up bowing down to his sheaf. And so his brothers said, are you suggesting, because they were all older than he was, are you suggesting that we are going to be bowing down to you anytime in the future? Then he had another dream where the sun and the moon and there were 12 stars. And they bowed to this particular star. And even his father was a little disturbed, and he said, are you suggesting that even your mother and I would be bowing to you one day? The story goes on that the brothers hated this young man. Why? Because he was a prating little brother. He was a sellout. He was a little rat. He used to look at the things his brother was doing and run and tell dad. And so the brothers hated him. So now he's telling them about these dreams, they hate him even more. So the plan was, we have to get rid of this young fella. And one day his dad sent him out to the fields, and he got to the fields and they said, here comes the dreamer. And they said, let us kill him. That's your brothers talking now. These are not friends, these are your brothers. Let us kill him. And then one of the brothers said, we're not going to kill him. And so he rescued him and put him down inside of a dry well. His plan was that when his brothers left, he would go back and get his brother out. But one of the other brothers said, listen, we could make some money off of this kid. And so they took him and they sold him. They didn't care what happened to him after that. Then they took his coat and they killed an animal and they put some blood on it. And they took that coat back home to their father and they said, this is what we found. The father was left to think a wild animal had killed his son. And so his dreams had perished. But he went in, he was bought by an Egyptian captain of the army. And he went into this man's house, and this young man, was in love with God. And God was with him. And God prospered him and gave him good success. And he rose to be over the entire household of his master. Until trouble came knocking. I'm taking you on a path of how dreams can be met with obstructions, distractions, discouragement. And he was accused wrongly, and he went from being in Potiphar's house down to being a prisoner. And he spent about 3 years in jail. And then the leader of the country, the Pharaoh, had a dream. Then he had a second dream. And there was only one person that could tell him the meaning of his dreams. And that was this young man, Joseph, who was at the time in prison. And he called the young man and he said to him, I'm told that you can tell me what is the meaning of my dreams. And the young man told him what his dreams meant. And he asked the young man, where can I find someone who is so wise I can put him in charge of taking care of business when the hard times come? And he said, there's only one person I can commend to this position. And he took him from being a prisoner to being the prime minister of the country. It all began with a dream. Later on, the brothers needed food, and they came to Egypt. And the first thing they did was met the prime minister who was in charge of food. And the first thing they did was bowed in his presence. Beautiful story. And all I want to do is to leave some things with you that will ensure that your dreams become a reality and that you can walk in confidence toward your dreams. And the first thing I want you to do is to be prayerful about your dreams. Be in prayer about your dreams. The interesting thing about the world today is that we want to do things and be things and become things minus God. We have become a godless society. We no longer attend Sunday school and church and the organizations that teach us how to be morally and right in our doings. And I'm saying, be prayerful about what you're about. Do not leave God out of your life. You're about to enter an arena where you're going to meet all kinds of people who also have dreams, and some of them are bad dreams. We call them nightmares. And they are also going to confidently try to bring their dreams to pass. And their dreams can hurt your dreams. So you need God, and so be prayerful about your future. The second thing I want you to do is to be planning for your future. A dream is just an imagination. It is a concept in the subconscious. But a vision is a dream that has an action plan attached to it. And so, young ladies and young men, be planning your future. If you want to become something in life, have a plan as to how you're going to achieve this. When you have a plan, it serves as a map. You see, I'm a pilot. And if I just got up and I had no idea where Trinidad was, but I'm told that I have to go to Trinidad, so I get up and I say, you know what, I'm going to follow that cloud up there. And when I get there, I'm just going to turn left. And when I get to that other cloud up there, I'm going to turn right. Listen, if I told you that's how I'm going to plan to get to Trinidad, I would agree with you if you decide not to go with me. But there is a lot that goes on behind the scenes just even to go from Anguilla to St. Martin. I must have a flight plan. And that plan includes everything, including if I cannot finish the flight, if I have to abort, change, I have to have an emergency plan. I must have a plan that backs up something that says if this doesn't go right, I can revert to this. So be planning for your future. Write it down so you can go back and check and see where are you at in your plan. The third thing I want you to do is be prepared. You're going to be given assignments. And I know that most of you don't do that. You don't wait until the night before, and then mom is up until 2 in the morning while you are grabbing your sleep because you waited until it was due. The next morning you have to submit, and you haven't even started anything yet. You're not even prepared. I know some, you didn't do this. I know it doesn't happen at this school. Didn't prepare for your exams, and so you got to the exam and you started panic praying, asking God to help you remember things you never read or studied. Those are called miracle prayers. See, because God can't help you call to remembrance things that you never learned. So be prepared. When your dream begins to come together and your vision begins to take shape, you need to be prepared for what is happening and what will happen next. So young ladies and young men, be prepared. The next thing I want to tell you is be positioned. You have to be in the right place at the right time for the right reason. Do not take life for granted. Most of you don't even remember when you entered school. You were a little too young. Some of you were crying, holding on to pants and skirt tails and trying to... I'm here to tell you that life is going to go so fast that by the time you get where you are not prepared to be, you're going to find yourself not to be in a position to realize your dreams. So you have to be positioned for success. And how does that happen? By leaning on God, by preparing and planning, you put yourself in a position to succeed in your dreams. The fifth thing I want you to remember is be purposeful. Be deliberate in what you're doing toward your dream. Confidence literally comes when we realize that something we couldn't do, we are able to do. It's called a confidence builder. But you would not know that you can do this until you make the first step. And so I'm here to tell you, start moving toward your dream if you haven't yet done so. Don't wait until you're in a rocking chair and then you coulda, you shoulda, you woulda. I want to help you understand that you're young only once. And youth is fleeting. And as you get older, I'm going to shock you into understanding your memory gets worse. I know some of the older folk don't want to admit it, but it gets worse. So while your minds are young and pliable, and while it can be filled with good things, please fill it with good things. Number 6, be passionate about your dreams. Be passionate. I know that you're very passionate about your electronics. That's something that we don't have to tell you all to do. You're going to eat and the electronics is in one hand and the fork is in the other hand, and you get up and you don't realize you've left your dirty dishes on the table because you're passionate about whatever it is you're looking at on TikTok and whatever else you do these days. But you've got to be passionate about your dreams in order for you to go confidently toward your dreams. It has to be a passion. It has to be something burning on the inside of you to want to achieve these dreams. So be passionate. Have some fire burning inside of you and know that this is truly what you want to achieve. And then you begin to realize that every stumbling block becomes a stepping stone. And every mountain you have to climb only makes you stronger. And then I want to leave with you, be productive. When you get to high school, in order for you to achieve your dreams, you're going to have to work. Realizing dreams take work. You know that nasty word that nobody wants to do anymore? Work. Yeah, it means put some effort, some mind, some strength, some might, some sweat, maybe even a little blood. Work. Dreams are the stuff that keep us literally moving in this life. And so I want you to be productive. When you get to high school, if you were working hard at Vivien Vanterpool, work harder. Last but not least, be positive about your dreams. Be positive about your dreams. If you are not positive about your dreams, young ladies and young men, guess what? Nobody can else be positive for you. You have got to be positive that this is what I would love to do with my life. This is where I see myself when I graduate from school, when I graduate from university. Be positive. Never lose sight of your dream. And so I want to encourage you that if you're going into high school, to learn the verses that are found in Proverbs chapter 3 and verse 5 and verse 6, which says, trust in the Lord with all your heart. Not some of your heart, all of your heart. Do not lean to your understanding. In all of your ways, acknowledge him. He will direct your paths. Then you can say, like the writer of Philippians, chapter 1 and verse 6, being confident of this very thing, that he who hath begun a good work in you will perform it to the day of Jesus Christ. So I'm going to say to you, work hard, work honestly, work honorably, and work heartily. Congratulations, and please go with confidence in the direction of your dreams.
Thank you, Pastor Christmas, for those words of inspiration. What stood out to me most was the part that said, pursue your dreams. Mine, you know. Pastor Christmas didn't say your parents' dreams. You know, we all have dreams. We want what is best for our children. But you know what? Our children have dreams also. So please, let them dream. Let them pursue their dreams. Now, because I wear two hats today, I'm a teacher and I'm your chairperson, but I would like to say, today is your day. While you celebrate today, we, the staff, celebrate with you while you move to your steps to achieving your dreams. Prepare, plan, persevere, Pursue. Don't just dream. You must plan. Without the plan, you don't have your roadmap. So it's important for you to plan and make your dreams become a reality. Okay, parents, don't forget, sleep on that. And please let those children pursue their dreams. We don't know what our children will be. And as a teacher, I always say, and I believe that oh my God, did I take over the hat of a teacher? Yes, I've taught for 22 years in the classroom, and I loved it. But one day I said, you know, Malika, you're not at the higher end of education. I was at the elementary level of education. And I said, my heart, be compassionate, you know, because I love my job. And I said, what can I do to reach more children now? And I decided to join Teacher Traceland and the multi-professional support services, where I'm now a remedial reading teacher, because I believe it is my duty to ensure that our children, it is 2023, no child should be left behind. No child should be out there after 2023. Hello, we already passed the 21st century. No child should be out there and can't read. So this is my job, and that's what I'm pursuing now. So plan, prepare, and make your dream become a reality. Before I continue, thank you. Before I continue, I'd like to let you lovely audience know that if you are willing or if you want your family to view this, they can go to the Department of Education page or stream live to see this graduation ceremony. To continue, we will have the presentation of the awards by, oh my God, I'm going a little too fast, let's back it up. The presentation of certificates by Teacher Mavis Fleming Webster, Akila Thompson, and Wilton Jean Baptiste. Please welcome them to the stage.
Good afternoon, everyone. Adopting the protocol already established. We are now presenting the certificates, and as I call your name, graduates, you will walk this way and to collect your certificates, okay? Christian Jones. Kiana Petty. Gwendell Lewis. Gwendell. Joselle Vanterpool. Sean J. Richardson. Naya John Baptiste. Kaima Hodge. This one done, almost over. Avani Descent. Corey Maransi. Adriana English. Last but no means least, Rudine Fleming. Are you scared of? Take a deep breath. Take a deep breath. Smile, really.
We'll now move into the presentation of the special awards by teacher Akila Thompson, and teacher Mavis will also be accompanying her, and I guess teacher Tanya. So please welcome them to the stage. My apologies, we also have teacher Sandra Lay-Guns with us. Please welcome her.
Good afternoon. My task here is quite simple. I will be announcing the special awards. So students, please listen. Our first award goes to Christian Jones, Perseverance in Sports. Next, we have Sean J. Richardson, Perseverance in Sports. Gwendell Richardson, Perseverance in Sports and Perfect Attendance, male. Did I say Gwendell Lewis? Okay. Joselle Vanterpool, Perseverance in Sports, Citizenship Award, and Most Helpful Student. Kiana Petty, perseverance in sports, perseverance in academics, and perseverance in ICT. She is the recipient of the Otlin Vanterpool ICT Award. Avani Descent, Most Improved Behavior, Best Performance in Music, and Best Attendance, Female. And I will repeat, Avani Descent, Most Improved Behavior, Best Performance in Music, and Best Attendance, Female. Adriana English, Best Behaved Student, and Best Performance in Spanish. Corey Morency, CPEA A Achievers Award, Most Outstanding CPEA Social Studies, Most Outstanding Social Studies in Grade 6, Most Outstanding Language Arts in Grade 6, and he is our 2023 salutatorian. Naya Jean-Baptiste, CPEA A Achievers Award, Best CPEA Results, Most Outstanding CPEA Language Arts, Most Outstanding CPEA Math, Most Outstanding CPEA Science, and the Most Outstanding Student in Grade 6. Today, Naya Jean-Baptiste is our valedictorian. At this time, we have other special awards, and I will first call on Mr. Malcolm Webster. He will be presenting the Andre Samuel Award, sponsored by Regal Farms. Give him a hand as he comes, please.
Good afternoon, everyone. This afternoon, I have a privilege and an honor. Though it's not, it's a very happy occasion for the graduates, and I'm very happy and proud that I could be here to represent a friend of mine who is no longer here with us. Mr. Calvin Andre Samuel passed in November last year, but Island Harbor School, even though he didn't go to Island Harbor School, was his school. And so as his friend and brother from another mother, as well as a few more of his friends, we have decided among ourselves that the things that were important to Andre, we would make sure that they remain important to us and that his presence be known in Island Harbor and be remembered in the school that he called his own. So I stand on behalf of Regal Farms, a farm operational since 2007, and it stemmed from Andre's love for science and practical measurement. The concept and initiative was developed by Andre and his mother after pursuing studies in agronomy at SUNY College. On his return to Anguilla, he decided that it was important to promote the attitudes of students towards science and math, and as they are tenets that lead to greater innovation, technology, and business. And so, since 2007, Regal Farm would become the annual sponsor of these awards. Recognizing that improvement via hard work and dedication should never be overlooked, on the 10th anniversary in 2017 of these awards, Regal Farms added the recognition of the most improved student academically. Today, some 16 years later, Regal Farms still finds it important to award future innovators in Island Harbor via this forum, with a token for a good work in ethic and in the field of science and math and overall self-improvement. This year's recipients are, for mathematics, Naya Junot-Baptiste; for science, Naya Junot-Baptiste. Jean-Baptiste. Jean, you know what? For mathematics, Naya Jean-Baptiste. I know this is my classmate. There's too many things going on in my head. For science, Naya Jean-Baptiste. Congratulations, Wilson. Most improved student academically, Adriana English. Congratulations to you all.
Thank you, Malcolm. Next, we will have the Teacher Kendra Brooks Award, sponsored by Teacher Tracelyn Hamilton and company. And our presenter today will be none other than Teacher Tracelyn Hamilton.
Good afternoon, everyone. The Creative Writing, Performing Arts, and KENDRA Awards are presented annually in honor of the late teacher Kendra Brooks. The aim is to keep her legacy alive and promote the love that this exceptional teacher had for the arts, as she dedicated 13 years as a teacher at the Island Harbor Primary School and community. The recipient for the Creative Writing Award is Corey Moranzi. While he is coming, the recipient for the Performing Arts Award is Avani Descent. And while she is coming, the recipient for the KEANDRA Kendra Award is Adriana English. I'll have all of them come at once. So Kendra spells out kindness, enthusiasm, neatness, determination, respect, assertiveness.
Thank you, Teacher Tracelyn. And I know the company is working behind the scene. We now have the Sports Awards sponsored by the Honorable Dr. Ellis Lorenzo Webster, and it will be presented by Mrs. Harrigan, Mrs. Lanville Harrigan. Yvette, Mrs. Yvette Harrigan.
Good afternoon, everyone. The Sports Award goes to Avoni Dasent, Most Outstanding in Sports Female, and Kaimar Hodge, Most Outstanding Sports Male. Congratulations.
Thank you, Mrs. Harrigan, and also thank you to the Honorable Dr. Ellis Lorenzo Webster. Finally, we have the Art Awards, sponsored by Malicia Carty and Company, presented by Malicia herself.
Good evening, everyone. The Most Aspiring Artist Award goes to Rudine Fleming. most outstanding artistic award goes to Adriana English.
We also have, I think it's 2 more awards. We have the Teacher Patsy Adams Award, and that is presented to Corey Moranci for outstanding performance in language arts. Before we move to the special musical selection by teacher Sandra Liddy, we will have Mr. Ara Smith and Miss Atrine Pemberton come to the front to distribute your awards. Following that presentation, we will have a special award, a parent award.
I'm a little blind today, so he went to get my glasses. Now I can see everyone. Good afternoon, graduating class, teachers, parents, and friends. At this time, I would like to ask Aris to do his annual presentation of laptops as an award to our graduates on the completion of their primary education. To you, Aris would hope that these tools would be used to assist you with your secondary education. When your names are called, you'll come to get your award. Ivani Descent. Christian Jones. Kiana Petty. Gwendell Lewis. Joselle Vanterpool. Sean J. Richardson. Naya Jean-Baptiste. Corey Moranci. Kaima Hodge. Adriana English. Rudane Fleming. And now I would like to ask a special individual to come to the platform to collect her computer. This individual has been a parent, a nurse, a teacher, an advisor, a dentist, a babysitter, a coach, a cleaner, but most recently, she's our chef. Sheila Webster. And I would just like to say a special thanks to some of the persons that made this possible. The Winsong Foundation, Peter Bowers, Motorwall, Aris Smith, and Chris Mason. Thank you.
Thank you to Atrine and Aris and all of your supporters and sponsors, because I understood that you have been doing it for the past, how many years, Mr. Smith? A lot, right? 4, 5? Okay, a lot. So, God's willing, next year, everything goes as planned, and all things are well and equal, we will do it again. And I can attest to Miss Sheila, because many times she would always rush down to the ICT classroom, teacher, I want you to print this for me, please. Because, you know, something is due for somebody that they probably would have forgotten. And she's always there like, okay, I want you to print this, do this, do this, do that, just to help the students to accomplish whatever it is that they have to do. So again, to Ms. Sheila. And then we have the final award, which is the Parent Award. Teacher Mavis.
This afternoon, we want to thank someone who has also assisted the 6th grade students in many ways. She also assisted the school. The trophy says, the staff and students of the grade 6 thank Melissa Carty for your commitment and dedication, your painting around the school, your creative sidewalk paintings and games for the children, and tire games. She was the one, if you go out to the school right now, you see all kind of educational props. And I so thank her because they have made the school look like a school, yeah? And we want to appreciate that. Also, for the garden, for the Hello Tourist, she was the parent, along with other parents who brought stuff. She supervised and also taught the children the uses of the herbs that they were planting, the uses of the different fruits and vegetables locally, yeah, and bushes and teas. They knew what they were. They were able to explain to the persons who came out and observed and who were the Hello Tourist program persons who came out and they observed and we won, the school won. So give us a big round of applause. Thank you, Melissa, you may come. And we will do 2. We want to, a couple of years ago, Sherry Webster had a dance group at our school. That dance group is now in high school. But she always wanted to let the children know that they were special. And the only child now lasts is Kiana. So I'm going to have her come up so she can get her certificate for her job well done when she was dancing with the dance group. Parents, before you leave, we have your pictures you order for your student, for your child. They're up here on the table also. Yes? Thank you guys so much.
Yes, ma'am. I'm saying to teacher Sandra, she says, you're introducing me? Yes. When we do things, we do it right. Yes? So we'll now have a special musical selection by teacher Sandra Liddy. Please grace her to the stage with a warm applause.
Okay, give me 1 minute.
Moving right on, we'll now have the introduction of the valedictorian by Teacher Mavis Fleming Webster. Please welcome her to the stage. Thank you. I'm back. They say once a reader, you're a leader, right? Well, we have a change here. This will be done by Teacher Aliyah instead. So please welcome Teacher Aliyah to the stage. Thank you.
You can stay. All right, so we have solved that problem, and there's a change again. Change is inevitable. It's a part of life. There's a hero. If you look inside your heart, you don't have to be afraid of what you are. There's an answer if you reach into your soul, and the sorrow that you know will melt away. And then a hero comes along with the strength to carry on, and you cast your fears aside, and you know you can survive. When you feel like hope is gone, look inside you and be strong. Then you finally see the truth, that a hero lies in you. It's a long road when you face the world alone. No one reaches out a hand for you to hold. You can find love if you search within yourself, and the emptiness you felt will disappear. And then a hero comes along with the strength to carry on, and you cast your fears aside, and you know you can survive. When you feel like hope is gone, look inside you and be strong, and you finally see the truth, that a hero lies in you. Oh, Lord knows, dreams are hard to follow, but don't let anyone tear them away. Hold on, there will be tomorrow. In time, you'll find a way. Then a hero comes along with the strength to carry on, and you cast your fears aside, and you know you can survive. When you feel like hope is gone, look inside you and be strong, and you finally see the truth, that a hero lies in you. That a hero lies in you. That a hero
Please welcome Teacher Aliyah Richardson to do the introduction of the valedictorian. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. I adopt the protocol that's already been established. The beautiful thing about learning is that no one can take it away from you. It's a quote that is encouraged by many teachers. However, it takes a special child to live up to that message. Naya Jean-Baptiste began her academic journey at Vivien Vanterpool Primary School in the early morning of September 2018. Naya displayed a natural inclination towards academic excellence and a vibrant personality from an early age. Naya is a passionate individual who has strong interests in mathematics. She is known for her diligent work ethic and always strives to give her best effort in everything she does. When she's not engrossed in her books, she spends her time indulging in various hobbies, such as playing games on her phone or playing with her family and friends. She is a person who cherishes spending time with her family, whether it's singing and dancing to her favorite songs or watching her best television series. Throughout her educational journey, she has been endlessly supported by her family, whom she hates to disappoint. Naya is a student who has represented her school in various academic pursuits with poise and modesty. Throughout her academic career, she actively engaged in a variety of competitions, including the Numeracy League and the Inter-Primary School Debate Competition. It would be remiss of me not to mention her skill in the world of writing. She made her presence known on the writing stage, where she claimed second place in the James Ronald Webster Writing Competition, making her family and school so very proud. It is with great pleasure that I introduce the class of 2023's valedictorian, Naya Jean-Baptiste.
Adapting the protocol already established, a pleasant afternoon to all. Today is a day that most of us won't forget, and the theme is very befitting. Go confidently in the direction of your dream. It is a privilege and a blessing to stand and speak as the Vivien Vanterpool Primary School valedictorian of the 2023 graduate. I know you are here to celebrate with us, and we appreciate this. We, the graduates, have finished another chapter of our lives. We did all of our 6th grade tests, presented our CPAA portfolio, and completed the exams. We also have received test results, and we know where we are academically. It is up to us to decide what academic track we are going to take in the high school level. I would also like to say in confidence that we are determined to go confidently in the direction of our dream. In the meanwhile, today, we the graduates are celebrating the accomplishment of another milestone in education. Our Father God has spread our lives. We are healthy, happy, and satisfied. All of us have worked hard, and now we are here to receive our certificate of completion, medals, and special awards. Today is not just a graduation celebrating, though. It is everyone. Our parents and guardians, because they are proud of our accomplishments, our amazing teachers who have prepared us for the next level of education. They are celebrating another successful school year, knowing that learning is evident. We, the graduates, have made so many memories together. Our joys, sad moments, and our learning experience have helped us to grow. Today is a day many of us also acknowledge that there is so much more to come, which is fine because we are ready for anything that comes our way by God's grace and mercy. I am taking this chance to give my heartfelt thanks to all who played a part into shaping me into who I am today. First, I would like to thank God for being with me throughout the whole journey in primary school. God answered my prayers and guided me to do what I need to do. Next, I would like to thank my parents. I feel so thankful and blessed that you were always there for me and that you supported me throughout. Thank you for the encouragement to push me to work harder and to do my best. You are one of the main reasons why I'm still standing here today. To my external family, I want to thank you all for your help in making me believe in myself when I needed the most. I would also like to thank my school for your support, happiness, and amazing opportunities to access a great education. On behalf of all graduates, I would like to thank God and every single parent and family member of our success into becoming the graduates today. Continue to be proud of us. I would also like to say thank you to the teachers who have helped me grow and make a difference in my life. The teachers who made me understand who I am and let me see my true potential. The teachers who believe I can do anything. The teachers for being with my fellow classmates in each grade, giving us survival light and prepared us for the 6th grade graduation today. The teachers who made me step out of my comfort zone and showed me how to do my best. And finally, the school administrators for making sure my classmates and I get a well-rounded education. To all the staff, I can assure you that every single one of you helped us to be happy to be your students. I am sorry for the rough times whenever my classmates and I were rowdy, hard-headed, laid-back, annoyed, and at times disrespectful. You still helped us quiet down and gave us a room to be silly. You helped us all to see out our faults and talk to us into understanding ourselves and to make better choices. Some of my fellow classmates encouraged me to participate in sports, which I disliked at first. Your encouragement allowed me to understand that failure is a message of work, to try harder, and it's okay until the next time. To my classmates, thank you. Thank you for your friendship over the years. You have been with me through thick and thin. Thank you for understanding me. You all have made my 6th grade memorable and amazingly awesome. Graduates, I would like to share a thought with you. Talent doesn't mean success. Sure, talent can get you a good start in that particular skill, but with hard work, your talent can be more and more reachable. If you have great talent, practice it. Make it better so that you can succeed further. Here's another thing that I learned throughout my elementary years. Don't just be the best, be your best. This means that if you have a special talent, you can easily be the best at that. But you can do so much more. If you don't have that talent, believe in yourself and adopt a mindset that you can do anything. You have it in you. We all have that in us. Doing your best is called determination. Reaching your goal might take many tries and a while to complete. That's why you also need patience. You can't just give up after it didn't work the first try. It usually never does. Keep finding new ways on how to achieve your goal, try a different perspective, and keep going. Finally, confidence. Confidence is a glue that holds it all together. Mark 11, verse 24. When ye pray, believe that ye can receive them, and ye shall have them. You must have that I can mindset, and you will achieve your every desire. Determination, patience, and confidence. My fellow graduates, I would like to affirm today that we should use our potential to go confidently in the direction of our dreams. This means to have the determination to access an education that will elevate us into becoming an adult with purpose, to rise our potential, to take on challenges, to meet our goals, to be patient doing so, and to work confidently. Finally, to gain the skills needed to succeed in every area of interest towards our dream. We should strive to be valuable assets in our community, both in Anguilla and in the wider world. Goodbye forever, primary school. Hello, high school. A new beginning. I thank you.
Congratulations, Naya, on this grand achievement. Continue to soar to your highest heights. Please give her another round of applause. We will now have a song by the graduating class of 2023. Please give them a hearty welcome.
Children of yesterday's dream, we are the promise of the future we bring, waving the banner of love to all, to every nation, the rich and the poor. We are the world of the restless and young, and we need a hand to guide us, helping each other, build each other, as long as we're together, you and me. For together we stand, divided we fall, together we climb to the top of the world. We can be what we want, for the world to see that we are the children of yesterday's dream. We have the yearning to do what is best, be someone special from all of the rest. Nations and brothers in unity, building tomorrow for you and for me. We are the world of the restless and young, and we need a hand to guide us, helping each other, build each other, as long as we're together, you and me. For together we stand, divided we fall, together we climb to the top of the world. We can be what we want, for the world to see that we are the children
Yes, I love that song because it speaks about unity. And unity is strength, okay? So remember, unity is strength. Never forget that. One hand can't clap. Huh? Teamwork. You know this. Hey, what do you say? Teamwork makes? Don't ever forget that, because we have a lot of collaboration these days. When it comes to maximizing children's potential, it will call for group work. Always be a good team player. Have an open mind. And always discuss and come to a clear consensus, and this is healthy. Okay? We will now have the vote of thanks by the salutatorian, Corey Moranci. Please welcome him. Corey.
Good afternoon, everyone. I adopt the protocol already established. I stand here today as a proud and grateful student, and I know all my classmates feel the same. So congratulations, guys. I would like, as we all know, no man is an island unto himself. So it is my pleasure to express heartfelt thanks to all those who have contributed to the success of our graduation ceremony today. I would like to start by thanking our lovely MC, Teacher Malika Smith-Connor, our principal, Teacher Mavis, for the opening remarks. Next, Teacher Kasim Thompson and Teacher Sandra Liddy Gums for their wonderful renditions. My mom, Mrs. Moranci, for the opening prayer. Teacher Sharifa Rouse for the introduction of the keynote speaker. Pastor David Christmas for his encouraging feature address. Teacher Mavis, Teacher Akila, Teacher Jamisha, and my uncle, Mr. Wilson John Baptiste, for the presentation of the certificates and awards. Miss Alea Richardson for the introduction of the valedictorian. My classmate and cousin Naya for her valedictory speech. The ICT team at the Vivien Vanterpool Primary School for creating the certificates, programs, and invitations. All our sponsors and monetary gift contributors, Mr. Otlin Vanterpool, for sponsoring the ICT award, Teacher Tracelyn and Company for supporting the Teacher Kendra Brooks Awards, Regal Farms for sponsoring the Andre Samuel Awards, Honorable Premier Dr. Ellis Lorenzo Webster for sponsoring the Valedictorian and Salutatorian Awards and the Male and Female Sports Awards. Mistress Atrine Pemberton, Mr. Horace Smith, and Mr. Peter Bowsen, Mr. Gregory Revenger, on behalf of the Windsong Foundation. Mortal World and Chris Masson for donation of laptops. Team Millie for the donation of school supplies. And High Tech Science and Designs for the printing of certificates, plaques, and programs. Mrs. Nicole Singh and Company for the decorations. Aurora Anguilla Resort and Golf Club for the use of the beautiful, comfortable ballroom. And I know we all enjoyed this relaxing atmosphere. I would also like to express my appreciation to our guests who have taken their time out of their busy schedules to grace this occasion with their presence. Your presence has added an extra spark to this event and made it more special. Finally, to all our parents who have been supportive and encouraged us to strive for excellence, all staff members, principal, teachers, custodians, cooks of the best school, Vivien Vanterpool Primary School. Who have been our guiding lights, impart your wisdom and knowledge to us and nurturing our talents. Your unwavering support has been instrumental in our growth and development. So, we thank you. Special thanks to my parents.
And we would also like to thank Luther, I call him Hayden, for being always supportive of the Vivien Vanterpool Primary School. Give it up. And to you, Corey, congratulations on this achievement. I'm not going to forget the rest of you. To all the graduates, you lovely graduates, congratulations, and go confidently in the direction of your dreams. We will now have the presentation of the 2023 class by Principal Mavis Fleming Webster.
They didn't know they had to stay up here a little longer. So I'm glad they were up here because they were very graceful, weren't they? Thank you. We know you can do it. So this afternoon, it gives me great pleasure from the... This class has a special touch in my heart because... How many times have you been in my office? For encouragement, not for beating. For encouragement, for pushing them, for letting them realize how good they are and how much they can do, and showing them their potential. Right, Teacher Akila? Teacher Mavis, you got to come and speak to them now. Okay. Because I know they can do it. And yes, I'm a little teared because these children has worked hard. And with the help of every member of staff, this is what we have today. Congratulations. And I am proud to announce to everyone that you're not throwing up your hat, Suri. You're always different. To announce the graduates of the Vivien Vanterpool Primary School 2023. Hip, hip. Hip, hip. Congratulations. All right? Smile. Take a picture to group. Stick your nose in between. Between each other.
Give it up. We have some music going on here for the class of 2023. Give them a loud round of applause. Thank you. Just a little housekeeping here. For those of you who will be dining with the graduates, that proceeds at 5 p.m. Yes. If you do leave, please come back in this room for the entrance to that, the dinner that will be taking place. And you must present your tickets. Yes? Thank you.
One, two.
If you would like to take pictures with your family, you have the stage background you can use. And there is a prop by the door that Andy can take pictures, or you can do it on your own. All right? Again, everybody stays in this area.